Hello and welcome to episode 4 of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm Project Aurora. You can also follow me on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora, as well as join the community Discord should you ever just want to talk games, and not just JRPGs for the reference matter. Anyways, as you recall in the previous episode, we finished the orienteering exercise in the old schoolhouse, even had to fight a gargoyle. Eventually, it took everyone from class 7 to sort of take it down, and they linked, and we sort of learned a little bit more about this special Arcus ornament that they've got. They were then each given the chance to opt out of class 7s if they so chose. Everyone opted in, for various reasons, some more noble than others. Others were just kind of like, I don't really care. Looking at you, Fee. Anyways, after that, we get a little time skip of a couple of weeks. We know class 7 gets their own dorm. Obviously in the class system there's been some headbutting with the nobles and commoners and the like. I think his name was Patrick. I hope we get to beat his ass one day. Anyways, there's apparently a lot of school clubs. I don't know if we get to join one, but I mean, there's school clubs. We did a exploring of the school, and instructor Sarah gave us a task to go to the student union building, or student council building. I'm gonna just go ahead and look. Yep, student union, where we have to get some stuff done. But we'll look around the student union building, see what's going on, and from there, go ahead and progress the story. I know a free day is coming up, so we'll see what we do on free days. Likely tutorial-ish, I'm sure. On the first floor of the student union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. Cafeteria. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there. No equipment? How much mirror I got? 500 mirror. Hey there, welcome to the campus store. Or what will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up. I'm afraid I can't sell you anything today. I hope you'll come back again when we're ready though. Lame. Cafeteria! Let's see. Tomato sandwich. Restores 10 CP, 1500 HP, but also costs 500, so I'm gonna hold off on that. This cures faint. Everything here is kind of expensive. I'm broke. We'll shop later. I don't see anybody here. This is likely to the staff area, but I can just walk in here? Who cooking? What y'all doing back here? I'm not staff only. Yeah, I'm definitely not staff. Alright. Huh. A noble and... Oh, and they're having tea together. I'm pretty curious about that class 7 too. It's like they have a whole different curriculum than we did. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. There seem to be a lot of promising newcomers amongst the first years. It should be interesting to watch them all develop. Oh, well, I guess maybe not all people are snobs. Man, I always feel hungry after class. Oh. Why don't you go get something? The food here is pretty good. 'Cause it cost an arm and a leg? I figured this academy would have some tough classes given how famous it is, but man, I still underestimated them. It's only April, so they haven't gotten too bad yet, but I think we're in for a tough 2 years. I think this is the first time I've seen them reference a month, like the months have names. It's cool. Because before, I don't think we really saw dates. It was just like the passing of time out there in Libro. I wonder if it's like a difference in culture or something. I already searched that, so we're gonna go ahead and go up. Literature club. Matter of fact, before I go in there, who would be in the literature club? Who seems like they're a reader? Besides Emma Machias. I don't know actually. That doesn't strike me as I want to pick up a book. Huh. Did you get any first years to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. I guess she's just really absorbed in a book. She's lost in her own little book world again. Once she gets absorbed into her own little world, there's no way to reach her. I hope that new member comes along soon. Lower class chess club. Another day, another beat down by the nobles. I thought for sure that I'd be able to win today too. Is this club ever going to break its losing streak? They separate the chess club by classes? That seems a little... Imperial Fishing Club, looks like I can't go in there yet. Gone Fishing, Kenneth. Makes sense for the fishing club. Photography. Oh, that's kind of cool. I got pictures thrown across staff only. That must be like their dark room or their red room. I forget what it's called. Appears to be an unused room. A straight empty room. That's the student council room. Make sure I'm not missing anything optional. Oh, goes up higher. There's another floor. One which is only for nobles. No lower class students allowed. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're here. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting. Knock. I'm going in anyway.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice.
The one little girl. She's the student council president.
Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa. Herschel?
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course.
President
Here you
Toa.
go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Ah, student notebook.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf, which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Oh, guess you're in a club now.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And we try to help out however we can.
Kind of like the Bracer Guild, kind of, but I see.
I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Oh, it's already nighttime. I did wander around the academy for a good bit, though, so I suppose that makes sense.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got
nice.
more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rien Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind.
Sarah.
I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't.
Wasn't born into a okay, so maybe he wasn't, but it seems like there was some doubt there, and even I have some doubt because he thought about it. Maybe it's his choice of words. He said, let's just say I haven't a drop of noble blood in my veins. He's adopted?
So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course.
Turn up.
It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
She's wild.
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change. It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Huh. Chapter 1: Unconventional Studies. Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the select button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. A nightly stroll. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7 dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. And in this case, I have to give everyone's their notebooks, so surely I should do that now. I'll save here, both slots. Alright, 206. This appears to be a vacant room. Wonder if we'll get additional students for Class 7 in the future. Ah, there's Elliot. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Reen handed Elliot his student notebook. Ooh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se. Just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get some practice in tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Oops. 205. This should be Maki's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Reen handed Marcus his student notebook. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night. I mean, who's snobby besides maybe what's it? Euless? Eustace. I'm sorry, Eustace. This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. Reen handed Eustace his student notebook. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? Biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Huh. Just straight walk in there with the guys. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Reen handed guys notebook. Oh, I was wondering when that come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. Alright, so we got that side covered. That's Reen's room. Whose room was this? Oh, vacant. That's right, it was a vacant room. So there's more upstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs first. Actually, I don't think I've been upstairs yet. No, we're going upstairs. Is that the rooftop, actually? No, it is not. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. Coming. Reen handed Fee her student notebook. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. That's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. I need to give Elise her student notebook too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Reen explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Reen took out Elisa's notebook, rather. It should be this one. Let's see, Don't read that. Elisa snatched the notebook out of Reen's hands. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is without looking inside. Which is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? It's definitely Reinford. This should be Laura's room. Hey Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Reen handed Laura her student notebook. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking, and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with the wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing too when I get back to my room. Or maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime too. Well then, good night. Good night. This should be Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Ah, Reen, I'll be right there. Reen handed Emma her student workbook. Hee, thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Alright, joining a club does sound like a good idea. let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Did you hear us just now? Well, you weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Guess if I went to Emma first, that dialogue wouldn't have happened. I wonder if she's gone back to sleep already. I've done not wake up again. Okay, so I'll hit up those rooms. 301. Instructor Sarah's room is locked. Oh. This appears to be a vacant room. Alright. So that's everything up here then. Is there anything on the first floor? Probably not any rooms, but various supplies. Vacant room. I probably shouldn't go out this late at night. Have our own little cafeteria and everything. Oh, Instructor Sarah. You really can't beat an ice cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can with 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Oh, she went from plastered to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Huh? Like I heard a door open. It doesn't seem like there's cutscenes for going up and down stairs. So I heard a door open. Was it on the 3rd floor? Guess it's just me. Vacant room. And Reen's room. Looks like I've done everything I can here. I'll save anyway though. Just as a matter of principle. Should I call it a day? Choosing the rest will cause the day to change and the main story to advance. Yeah, I did everything. Oh, Sunday is a free day. Obtain student council tasks. April. Old schoolhouse mystery required. Horrible delivery required. A noteworthy loss. Unread. A noteworthy loss. Colette. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the 1st floor of the student union building. And I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette, year 1, class 4. Alright, so student union building. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club. I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building left of the student union building and I'll tell you more. George, year 2, class 3. Old schoolhouse mystery. I am Principal Van Dyke. Alright. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that 1 or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the 1st floor of the main building. Student Union building. Alright. 1 from the principal, 1 from the engineering club, and oh hey, 1 from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's dive in, I guess. You can now view the quest tabs in your notebook. The quest tabs automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by pressing the select button or by choosing Note in the camp menu followed by Quests. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. Received 2 bonding points. About bonding events. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. On your free days, you can choose bonding points to participate in bonding events with other characters. Viewing bonding events allows you to gain link experience with that character. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings, on your free days, you will receive an additional... Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings, on your free days, you will receive an additional bonding point. Okay, so looks like you get to bond with 3 people, basically. Okay. Cool. Save here. Let's see. What's in here? To do. There's a vacant room. There's Reen's room. Okay, there's Elliot. Eustace's room is locked. Gaius isn't home. Oh, Instructor Sarah. Oh, hopping right on it. Aren't you the diligent student? Yeah, I bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and then you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for 1 day, okay? I feel like in your mind, every day is a day off. That's a vacant room. This should be Elisa's room. Door is locked. B's room is locked. Emma's room is locked. Laura's room is locked. Okay. Alright. Not really sure who I want to bond with. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Randall's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Lesage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Keen's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and, obviously, books. Hirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. Oh. You can now use the square button to access the quick travel menu. While in town, you can use the square button to access the quick travel menu. You can also see characters' locations as well as whether they have a bonding event available. Ah, good. Oh, so you have certain bonding events or whatever. So there's one with Machias. Laura. Not available for fee. Emma or Eustace or Alyssa or I see Emma. Who is? Oh, is that Toa in the student union? So you can band with people that aren't in the thing as well. Oh, so it looks like it's not making it too hard to choose in terms of I have 2 bonding events. One's with Laura and the other one's with Machias, so that actually makes it so much easier. I was getting like mad anxiety and like Persona vibes where I was like, what am I gonna do? Let's see. Clothing store, you say? Boutique? Shop. Oh, so clothes and like actual other things. Okay, okay, okay. And some accessories. Alright. I wonder if you changed outfits. Probably not. There's a school uniform, I would assume, so. Let's see. Bookstore. Bye. Imperial Chronicle issue 1, Relaxation Through Music, the Graham Guidebook, and Touching Paintings. Let's see. What's this guy doing? Have you heard of Red Moon Rose? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Received Red Moon Rose, Chapter 1. Are you sure I can just have it? Think of it as a thanks for helping the student council with their work. And besides, giving you a free book makes you more likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Thanks. I see what you're trying to do. Next time I need a book, you'll be the first to know. So, okay, a novel series, huh? Very Trails in the Sky vibe there. But, 1, 2, 3. That's buying too many books. Budget and military expansion plans unveil how will both chambers react to the Chancellor's plan. I'm gonna buy this book. A book about relaxing music. I feel like that might be a gift or something. Graham Guidebook, a book for tourists introducing good sports talks on. I feel like maybe people can get gifts, but I don't want to spend on my exchange. Epith Mass. Oh. I see the rate, so. Oh, Sepith Mass. I wonder if that's different than I don't wanna get ahead of myself. Alright, well, Imperial Chronicle. I feel like maybe there's gifts or something like that, but I don't know about that. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Armor. Never go wrong with armor. Hey, can you do me a favor? Me? Well, if I can help, sure. I'm having some underwear trouble. Excuse me? Could you compare these to the pair I'm wearing? I want to know which ones are cuter. You... What? Just take it easy. I'm just joking around. What's with this girl? Interesting. Welcome to Trista Branch of Lesage. Our store features an assortment of the fashions you'd find in our main branch in Heimdall, as well as good for students. If you ever feel like your wardrobe needs a little refreshing, stop by and we'll find you something just for you. Okay, so this increases arch defense, agility, and all that. Guy seems pretty tanky overall. Silver chain prevents poison, prevents steel, prevents mute. Oh goodness, these are all 1800 each. I can't even buy any of these. Prevents blind. I don't know that I want to buy any of these yet. I think I'll hold off on that. Well, actually, you know, they're pretty squishy. 240, 240. I'll buy one. I don't know. You know, I don't want to spend any money. Maybe I'll get some money after I like complete some requests. We'll see what happens. Then I'll feel more comfortable about it. As long as I don't do the, it shouldn't change, right? Well, I'm not interested in associating with what's his face right yet. So I'm gonna fast travel to the gym. Huh? Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from Class 7? That's right, my name's Green Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. Fish is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. We're trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Oh, then, from one fisherman to another? Oh, received the fishing boat and a beginner rod. Are you sure I can have these? What kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing? Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you start landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Maybe I will do that. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lakelord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lakelord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. Ah, fishing spot. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too. Maybe I'll give that a shot when I have time. You can now view the fishing tab in your notebook. At fishing points, you can fish a set number of times. By catching fish, you'll earn angler points. The amount you will get will depend on the variety and size of the fish you catch. Get fishing to earn more points. Talking to Kenneth will allow you to exchange angler points for items. Huh. I saw mute ports in that. So, alright, let's go over here. See what's up. Instructions. After casting your lure, press circle. When the exclamation point appears, a fish will bite. Reeling in the fish. After you get a bite, repeatedly press the indicated button to reel in the fish. The buttons you will need to press depend on the fish you're catching. Fish? Can I get anything without bait? Apparently, yes.
Not bad.
Caught Swordtail. Swordtail coughed up 20 water sepith. And I got 5 CP. Oh yeah? Try again. I'm an expert. Got it.
Not bad.
Another Swordtail. Not a different type. Gave me 30 water sepith, still 5 CP. Can't change my rod. I imagine if I used a different type of bait, I would probably get something. But you never know.
Caught one.
Doesn't seem like it's a larger one. 20 water sepith. Don't know if I should keep fishing here. But I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't have any bait though. I want a different type of bait to get it something different. So I think I'm gonna leave my last one available and see if there's something I can buy. Slow down there for a second. CP recovered by 5. So yeah, I'll save that. Wait, there's one left, right? Yeah, I'm gonna come back and see if I can't find like bait or something like that. Just a random stranger's house? My husband's become completely unbearable. The only words out of his mouth when he comes home at night are bath, dinner, and sleep. What? Has he convinced himself that I'm his personal maid? kid. Neil, I'm assuming. I should get this room cleaned up before dinner. I wouldn't want my home tutor to show up while it's still a mess. Where'd my chair go? Hey, I saw a weird guy at the river earlier. He had a bucket and a long stick and he was staring at the water. I wonder what he was doing. Fishing. Okay. I was trying to fast travel and it stopped me with Kenneth or whatever. Lake Lord, so. Alright, anyways, to the gym where Laura is. I imagine the bonding events probably take a long time, but let's see how this goes actually. Yeah, actually do a time check here as I'm getting pretty wrapped up in this game. We can at least start the event, maybe. Gymnasium. No Laura to be found. Oh wait, she was at the swimming club earlier. Oh, it's Laura. Good day, Reen. Have you come for a swim too? Not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of the year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around for a bit longer? Spend time with Laura, this will consume a bonding point, yes. Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. Goal. That took you 22.34 seconds. Whew, just a so-so time. So, you tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh, no, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. The Gram is also located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very... you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. Oh, is that it? Like, that your bond with Laura is strengthened. Alright, so I spent time with Laura, and there's... Alright, and I can still do Machias. Alright, to the park I go. That was very brief. Okay, so those don't take up a lot of time. I like that. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this will be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Sure, why not? Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Green ordered a drink and proceeded to join Machias. Machias, damn, sorry. On his break. Machias. Sip. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then? Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regents is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. That couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. How do you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some coffee, too, then. They each pour some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. Sip. You're right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time. Next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. Thus, the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. All right. Your bond with Machias strengthen. Machias, god damn it. I don't know why that name just rolls off. Alright, so it seems like I did all the bonding events that I could. Oh, I didn't realize I could bond with Elliot. Oh well. Sorry about that, Elliot. I assumed there was only two. I didn't notice that that exclamation point earlier. Alright, to the Student Union building. I think she said the first floor of the Student Union building. Up there she goes. Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the Student Council? Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the Student Council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that, I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The Student Council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Oh, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in Class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook. Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So, does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, accept her request. Sure, you can count on me. Really, thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't, because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was walking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the Student Union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Alright, so there aren't really many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about it seems to split up and search the main building area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you to do actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. and the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Sorry. Main building it is then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest of the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the Student Union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Alright, well at least I have notes on it, and it seems like they narrowed it down quite a bit. That was very generous. The main building, second floor. Let me see here. Quest, Chapter 1, Noteworthy Loss. Says she has an inkling it's on the second floor, but she'll see. And I'm on the second floor now, right? So. Yep. And she's in class 4? I think. Yeah, I can't go in the room. Where? Maybe she means this rest area. We've had 3 new students join the Wind Orchestra this year. The new addition should keep things lively, I think. I hope this club serves as a platform that allows them to boost themselves and their musical abilities to new heights. We're setting up some instruments for the new members to use. Oh, that reminds me, Elliot actually brought his own violin. I wonder if he's any good at playing it, though. She said she didn't really drop off anywhere. It should be in the hall. Or so you would think. Computer room is locked. Art room. Computer room. I'm very glad that Margarita ended up joining the club, although I must admit I was a bit taken aback when she first barged her way in here and ate all of our food. Even so, there's no greater compliment than seeing someone take an interest in something you're passionate about. Learning how to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into bride material. If I worked hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. It's wild. Oh, here's I'm gonna nab him. I'm on this. Okay, second floor, main building. Am I just supposed to see like a shining light somewhere? Ah, aha. That should be it, but I should check the inside just to be sure. Input to the student notebook and check the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. Alright. Receptionist Bianco, today is your very first Thor's free day. There are no classes and your plans for the day are completely up to you. I believe that days like these strengthen our academy's connection with Trista. Good for you. Let's see here. Here you go, Colette. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually a notebook, why don't you check it out, just to be sure. Thanks. And handed over Colette's student notebook. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I need to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I'm so sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know, the sofas on the second floor is the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. 2 sofas? The sofa was on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too, but you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine. I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service, rather. You've been a really big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Silver chain. An accessory. Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering 2 by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reen. Alright. That was an easy quest. And on that note, that is going to conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the... No! I did it again! Trails of Cold Steel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Project Aurora. You can follow me on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora or join the community Discord. Until next time, friends, take care and thank you again for watching.